afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Kamen Riders Reviews podcast. I'm Kuchiri, and it's been a long week. I ended up watching 8 episodes of Hibiki by accident. But to talk about the right 4 of episodes, 13 through 16, I'm joined by Frezno, Second, and Rain. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Yeah, good. It's been a bit too much time on the beach this week, but other than that, fine.
I know.
Too much.
It became old.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if that movie came up before Hibiki, you know there would have been a Doji Hime duo that would have been doing that, turning people old on.
Oh my god, don't even go there.
And they have to fight the crab again.
Look, the Doji Hime duos we got this batch of episodes were terrifying enough, okay?
So speaking of terrifying, we get a haunted house where our man in black or Undertaker lives. Kind of needs to spruce up his home a little bit. Just a random shot, and then we get a whole story about how Akira can't go to school. Got too much Oni duties.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this Akira plotline is interesting. And I'm wondering where it might be going here.
It'll probably be going towards, hey, the young deserve a better school life balance.
Yeah, is she going to give up being an apprentice, and therefore that's going to allow Asumu to come in?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, Asumu wants to be Hibiki's apprentice, as we find out later on in this batch.
Yeah, flat out rejected. Damn.
But
in the continuing adventures of Asumu for this batch, stummy hurt.
We luckily get saved from Asumu and his horrible decision making, with him basically almost dying. They should have finished it, cowards.
We need him. We need him for character development.
Yeah, we need him to not suck anymore.
How's he gonna become a better character if he dies? Can you imagine the audience identification character dies of appendicitis 15 episodes in?
I mean, it would be a choice.
It's a cautionary tale.
It would be a very good choice.
When the character is dying, it proves their character.
Jesus.
I am a horrible person.
It's fine. He just comes back as a spirit and he still sucks.
Kamen Rider Ghost.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't get Kuchiri started on Ghost.
I've actually sent out an offer to a special guest if they want to do Ghost. I've made an official offer.
All right, we're going Ghost.
Oh,
Ghost time.
Oh,
I can't refuse.
Wait, Frezno, you forgot to do something.
Oh, yes, I did forget. I even had it up. And
Why are you telling them this? We could have got away with this for a week.
We're going to talk about Hibiki!
Yay!
Yeah, that caption is right.
I love that Kuchiri bounced off Symphogear, and even he is like, we got to keep the trope alive.
No faults, head empty. That's Hibiki.
Tradition.
Well,
Yes,
Hibiki
and
gets
also
a
that's-
promotion
and also
of
that's-
sorts. Hibiki gets a promotion of sorts. They don't really explain what his job title is, but he now has more duties.
Special mobile unit guy or something?
Isn't he already a mobile unit?
Special now. It's like a Gundam.
He's like a Gundam, yeah.
That's all we need. We just need like South Park, like early South Park with just stop motion paper, just a giant Hibiki versus a monster.
It's not Gundam. It's not Gundam. But Oni, roll out.
It would be cool.
The Doji and Hime get to take spiky balls again.
The Doji Hime plot in this episode is weird.
Oh, this is wild. Congratulations. You finally found a way to make these guys interesting. Unfortunately, it took cannibalism to do it.
Yeah.
Hungy.
Bones and all. So we get this whole plot where Hibiki realizes he can ask Asumu to take notes for Akira because she's not going to be in school that much. So we get this weird scene where Hibiki's at the school and he's trying to talk to Asumu, and Mochi's just there, like smiling, being cute, like hi.
Can we talk alone? It's dude stuff. It's bro stuff.
Yeah.
It's bro stuff. It's only for manly men like us to talk about.
This is not inappropriate in the slightest to have this guy hanging around outside a kid's school.
It's so awkward. It's endearing, but like you could have found him anywhere else.
Is it endearing, though? I'm not so sure it is.
No, the fact that, and I'm going to spoil a little bit, the fact that every single adult in Tachibana is trying to get Asumu and Akira to hook up later, it just gets worse.
Oh my god, they're shipping it?
Yes, they are full on shipping it.
Oh my god.
And so I thought we were already on the next batch of episodes. I may have already watched 17 through 20 for watching this batch of episodes.
Oops.
Yeah.
Did I get spoiled? Did I get spoiled of anything this batch of episodes? No.
Yes, they never bring up the fact he nearly died of appendicitis ever again.
No, they don't. And then it's like there's a scene where he runs into Zenki, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you're that dude from the hospital." I vaguely remember Asumu visiting a hospital early on this season. I'm like, oh, he might have just
wrong hospital. This time he was the patient.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, yeah, no, that's probably had something to do with it.
I can't believe
like that's it. That's.
I can't believe you would dismiss the incredible story potential of Stummy Hurt.
They did get like 4 episodes out of it.
They did.
They
and they got a masturbation joke out of it too.
Oh God.
Yeah, why did they do that? Normally, I'm like, you know what? I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure that they thought that their creative choices were valid and not a little bit weird, but like, I did not know where that scene was going whatsoever. I had no.
Japan, you crazy.
For those who don't know, after he gets out of the hospital, there's an entire opening where he is like checking out his scar, and he has his hand down his pants. He just gets off the phone with Mochi, and so his mom knows he's up, and she walks in with him hands down his pants after talking to this potential girlfriend, and she's just like, "Ah, yes, you're on."
Yeah, she grandpa turns out of there.
Get the fuck out of there. Okay, look. At least when I make cranking and pulling jokes and build and stuff, it's about adults.
And they are actually cranking and pulling and building.
And he's not. He's just checking his scar.
Yeah.
But she thinks he's jerking off. So
how did we end up on this tangent?
He's having a jacking break, if you will.
So I just like moved past that scene and purged it from my mind. I remember it when I'm talking about it, and now like it's gone from my brain.
Memory hold. Good
that
choice.
That never happened in Hibiki.
Now imagine if Asumu died, we would have never had that scene, never had to talk about it.
You make a strong argument.
I kind of wish he died now.
You make a very good argument.
You're just waiting. You're just waiting for the fan recommended cutoff where he turns to the camera and says, "I have to go now. My planet needs."
So Kasumi has the flu. Hibiki finds the Doji and Hime. Oh, and they do the whole male evolution thing. But one takes it a step too far and goes deranged and cannibalistic, and it is.
Yeah, it bites the jugular vein out of the Hime. It eats the flying fish Makamu. And that thing was really a tiddler, by the way, so.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Sometimes you get hungry.
Hungry.
There's hungry and there's full on ravenous like this thing is.
Very,
and then
very hungry.
Yeah, and then not to be out, not satisfied with that, it then flies to another set of Doji and Hime, kills them.
We get to meet a new Kamen Rider that appears for this scene, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's like in the hospital now or something.
Denki.
Danky. They got a guy named Danky.
Dank. He's
Danky,
dank as
yeah.
heck. He's blue like Hibiki, but he's a drummer.
Also,
Like,
his new title, Kamen Rider Dead.
Oh god. So I just want to go back to the deranged doji.
Yeah,
Right,
the design
for
on this
some
thing,
reason-
awesome.
For some reason, all I can think of is John Sim in The End of Time.
Yeah.
Dinner time!
I'm the doji and I'm hungry.
Oh god.
Actually, that
This
would
is
have
one of my many
happened.
Doctor Who things.
That actually was happening around Doctor Who and Kamen Rider having similar plot lines. You don't say.
Wow. Mhm.
I don't think they watch Kamen Rider though. Maybe.
But,
But,
being hungry, dinner time is universal.
Mm.
Dinner Time is Universal. One of the great quotes of our time right there from Second Archive. I just love this guy's design.
Danky?
No, the
The monster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Denki is
okay.
there and he isn't there.
finally,
But
we finally have a legitimate non-CG boss
yeah,
after a fourth of the series.
the good news is they finally found a way to make the Doji and Hime characters interesting. The bad news is it took cannibalism to do it.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Well, it is a bad thing. But you
Yes,
say
it's a very bad thing.
You say that like it's a bad narrative thing.
No. It's just like more like a Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
Well, Ibuki gets some good hits on this thing, though. He blows off one of the wings and gets into a fist fight with it.
I love
don't
that they're fighting on a big rope bridge.
Mhm.
That was cool. Yeah, that was cool.
You know
Yeah.
what I miss, Kuchiri? I miss our 01 dam.
Where we went to every 3 or 5 episodes.
I'm going to guess every fight took place on the dam.
Yeah,
A lot of major events.
Like how every fight in Matilda either took place in a forest or a quarry.
I swear to
The
God,
same
Rain, like,
quarry.
50% of the fights in 01 took place on this one dam.
Yeah. No, they so it was in 01 there was a town that basically got blown up by like a mini nuclear disaster. And the dam separated the rest of Tokyo from this one town. And the bad guys is in control of the destroyed town.
Yeah.
So-
5 words for you all. Warehouse district of Angel Grove.
Yeah, kind of. Like this would be like if like half the fights in Gap took place within the world of Doors. That's basically
God.
yeah. No, but we get a pretty nasty cliffhanger because the Doji gets their hands on Hibiki after this really good fight, by the way.
Yeah, the
it's
choreography was on
Yeah.
point here.
Yep, they had
Yeah.
one. They had a
They had
fight choreographer.
a real fight. Oh,
Also, I love how I think it's in episode 13, not 14. But if it's not, then fair enough. It's only like on the screen for about 20 seconds. I love the fact that we have a decent monster design because it's a suit and not a CGI thing. And it's on the screen for less than 10 seconds.
well, I mean, we saw it for quite a bit, and then
It gets kicked in the face by the deranged Doji, and it's dead.
oh, you're talking about the other.
Yeah, the Yakubiko or whatever it is.
Oh,
We've seen it before, and it wasn't that great in the episode it starred in. But compared to all the CGI monstrosities, it's a masterpiece.
Because they only had to show it for 10 seconds. So
And it's an actual suit. It's not CGI.
effort in, yeah.
It has actual texture.
it's like the good old Toki from the 70s. So the deranged Doji starts to eat Hibiki, and that's where our cliffhanger is. Which, if you're going to have
This
a
is a whole
cliffhanger,
shit moment for me. This,
That
yeah.
was nasty.
yeah. But sorry, episode 14, it I guess gets full without killing Hibiki. It sees Akira. It gets really personal with Akira,
But doesn't attack her.
which I'm going to kind of half spoil right now. There's a moment in the next match that's something similar to this. So I'm wondering if something's up to Akira.
I was, well, for now, I'm just thinking, that the deranged Doji just wanted to eat Makamos and Onis, and it's like, oh, a human? Shit of that.
Ass.
I'm sorry, but you saying Macamo's makes it sound like a breakfast cereal.
Mackamos. Part of a complete
Makamos.
breakfast.
Hearty, grainy macamos. No sugar added.
Oh,
Oh god.
No humans consumed.
no, that's a Kamen Rider Gab again.
Some humans consumed. Some humans.
Some
may
humans
have been
behind the
harmed.
making of this
Yeah,
product.
yeah. I thought it was interesting that it didn't attack Akira, because either that means something's going on with Akira, or like Frez said, it only attacks monsters and Oni, which by extension suggests Oni are just another type of monster, which they are,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Well, they're demons, so yes, that's a
Yeah,
monster.
so it makes sense.
They're
So-
good
but, like,
monsters, but they are
not
monsters.
Supernatural shit.
True. There's like a hierarchy of human.
But
monster,
Akira's
Makamo.
very close to also becoming an Oni herself.
Yeah, but she's not one
Yeah.
yet.
I'm
Like,
trying to
hey-
remember. Okay, yeah, no, they do talk about this in episode 15. I'm see. Here's the thing. I'm trying not to blend the episodes.
Yeah, she said she's level 6, which I guess at level 7 you become an Oni.
Level
But
6.
See, I just found it interesting that before we knew that Asamu's problems were appendicitis, I thought that maybe he had started becoming an Oni and he was in the hospital for that.
Oh, that would have been cool.
That would have been something, you know.
That would
they
have been an
hint that in
interesting
the
plot point.
opening, don't they? So, since I met Hibiki, I've started to change.
Yeah.
Or I started to feel
It
differently.
turns out it was just appendicitis.
Yeah.
Appendicitis.
And
I
I
said
got that taken
it
care
turns out
of.
I'm just seconds away from death.
But we do get an awesome fight between Hibiki and the deranged Doji. That
Oh,
gets
that's
interrupted.
God, yeah.
I love the way it just like spits out two swords.
Yeah.
Vomits up
They
two
can
swords.
have real fights in this show. Oh my goodness.
Hey, there you go. Look at
They can have real fights in the show. Yeah.
They just choose not to.
that.
But Hibiki shows up and the monster runs away, and there's talks about experiments.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, because
Mhm.
this asshole, the man in black, he's got this fucking staff and he like sticks a canister of liquid in it and then he pokes it in the ground and he creates dojis and himes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I now think I know what is going on with these Dojis and Himes now.
He's a fucking finster, is what he is.
I think they're clones, yeah.
Um,
Clones of what? I don't know. But we've now seen
Well-
him to create them from the ground.
The man in black does look like a doji, so
Yeah, I was hinting at that on my pre-recorded bit last week, or last time. So a doji creating other dojis.
Jesus.
second, you were trying to say something?
no,
Sorry.
I was just agreeing. You're good.
Okay.
I'm thinking of oh god, I now remember his name, Dr. Tomoe from the 3rd season of Sailor Moon, who's a crazy fucking scientist, man.
Oh my god.
These are the vibes I get from the man in black. That crazy motherfucker.
I mean, but for the long hair, this is clearly the Undertaker.
Yeah. By God.
So clearly what we need to do is turn Brock Lesnar into an Oni.
No,
All
we
right,
don't mention
I'm
him.
listening. I'm
We
listening.
don't mention him anymore.
You don't mention
Could you imagine John Cena as an Oni, and then all of a sudden he actually does become invisible while fighting?
I would have said any other sort of powerhouse wrestler, but not Brock Lesnar.
All right.
We don't talk about
can
Brock
do
Lesnar
Cena.
anymore.
We can turn Cena into an Oni. We can Oni Cena.
I think he turned into an Oni when he turned heel.
Yeah, he's a demon now.
He is to the fans.
Oh, good.
Lord help me, I've opened up Wrestle Chat. Help!
That's okay. I'll shut it down. But
No, it's fine. A lot of Kamen Rider fans are wrestling fans, and a lot of wrestlers are Kamen Rider fans.
they have good taste.
And a lot
Abby,
of
if you're listening, be careful.
and a lot of wrestlers have guest starred in Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
But there's a scene where Hibiki is trying to get Akira to hang out with Asumu, and she's giving the look like, that piece
No.
of shit? No.
No. I love that Hibiki and Ibuki spend all night doing push-ups and sit-ups.
1001, 1002,
Well, You're not far off. It's like 325, 326.
Minor spoilers, but Danganronpa V3.
Oh my god.
You know the scenes I mean. You know the
I know
scenes
what
I
you
mean.
mean. I know what you mean.
I'm just expecting at one point they're like struggling, and then you just Akira just like 500 on the bounce.
So Asumu's in the hospital. Asumu's mom gets called to the hospital where she meets another man that she clearly is attractive in. He must be an Oni.
This woman is so thirsty.
She has a radar. She's
Let her be thirsty.
Get her some water. She is so thirsty.
Let the single moms be thirsty.
And this man is apparently also Mochi's cousin.
Wait a minute. Fucking people like Asumu are like half of Kamen Rider's watch base, aren't they, Kuchiri?
What?
Single moms who are thirsty for Kamen Riders.
Yeah. No. That's
she's
we
for
ever-
them.
if we ever watch Double, the first episode has a dude get naked and you just see his ass like pointing at the camera.
I'd like to apologize. We thought
Oh,
this
man.
we thought
We're not
Asumi
gonna
was the fan insert character. No, it's his mother.
No,
We have
don't worry,
two.
don't worry. We don't have to talk about naked Kamen Riders in this batch. So
For now.
continue on.
Yeah,
Not
nothing
until
like that
episode
will ever
16.
happen.
That's the joke.
That was hilarious.
That's that joke. But we also meet Zanki, which
Woo!
we heard about him way back in like episode 4. We heard he got defeated.
Zanki, OMG, thought he was dead.
Yeah, he's been healing up, and this guy, decent actor. So he was in a whole bunch of stuff before Hibiki, but he ends up becoming pretty close to Toei. Not only is he this actor, Kenji Masura is in this season. He's a supporting character throughout Kamen Rider Kiva. He, in fact, his character and Kamen Rider Grease's character are two parts of a love triangle throughout one half of Kiva. Yeah.
The fact that Grease. Oh boy, Grease love triangle.
Yep.
He sounds like he's a decent actor. Maybe he can appear in the new live action Power Rangers series from Disney.
Yeah.
I took so much psychic damage from that sentence, by the way.
I think he knows English, so if they want him over, I'm sure they could bring him over. But
I mean, I was making a joke, but yeah, now I kind of want to see that.
He voiced the first major general in the Ninja. I don't remember if you watched that, Rain.
Which one? Sorry,
The Ninja.
which one does that equivalent to in Power Rangers?
Ninja Steel.
Yeah, I saw a bit of it.
So he played one of the major generals, the dude with the Oni mask cut in half.
Yeah, I know the guy you mean. Yeah,
Going back to Oni.
that was him. Okay, neat.
Yep, that was him in the Ninja. And since I know Second's a fan of Like a Dragon, he is one of the major characters in the Pirate Majima side story in the new Majima game.
Oh my gosh,
my
I haven't
God.
played the Majima game. I saw the preview for that though, and I was like, oh man, now I have another reason to play the
Yakuza
Majima
talks
game.
That's the Hawaiian pirate one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, and he's like the first mate, controls all the cannons and all that stuff on
Yeah.
Majima's ship.
Oh,
Oh my
man,
god.
I gotta play that.
And I swear I wasn't trying to bring this back to wrestling, but Samoa Joe's in that game. There you go. That's your replacement for Brock Lesnar. Samoa Joe.
We've come
Much
full
better.
circle.
Much better.
But no, Zanki's awesome. The actor who plays Zanki is awesome. Like,
But Rain, you look at me, you look at Samoa Joe, you see the nominal creative.
Yeah. I love the fact that Liz Finnegan can recite that blind. I make jokes about it frequently.
Oh god.
I have not seen anything from Liz Finnegan since I deleted my Twitter.
Yeah, well, she
Wise.
went through a hard time and deleted some of her own tweets that were like personal family stuff, which we're not going to go into. But she's cool.
Yeah.
And then the Eagles won the Super Bowl. She couldn't believe it.
Me
So-
either, Liz.
I will just add before we end this tangent with the Eagles winning the Super Bowl, and then all of Kansas City went. Well, at least our team wasn't the biggest losers tonight.
Yeah. Cook
yeah.
for life, basically.
So, Hibiki.
Yeah, Hibiki.
You guys forget. Two of us are technically Kansas City fans in this call.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
that's why I was quickly brushing over the Eagles thing. But Frezno, just jam a knife into the wound and twist it.
It's fine. We're a normal team again. Now
What's
we can
this
be
bottle
normal.
of salt that's on the kitchen shelf?
Just like how Zonky can be a normal person again once he retires.
Nicely brought back.
Ooh.
Nicely done.
I mean, I know he retires and it's all for Todoroki's story, but the fact that the whatever scenes we see as him as a writer are some of the most badass scenes in this season so far.
Yeah.
Why couldn't we just have Zanki?
Oh, we forgot to mention a little thing that Midori, who's the researcher, did now. She's come up with a new finisher for Hibiki.
Which is
What
the
is
same
drum,
as
but fire?
drum, but drummier.
It takes less strikes to destroy something now.
Maybe
Weapon.
that's just because this is a doji. A powered up doji, but a doji.
It's like leveling up in Donkey Konga. It takes less hits.
Mm-hmm.
Or in
By the
Monster
way,
Hunter.
Just bump, 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 obliterated.
Oh, it's I think it's two heads, but they have to get the drum on it first. But first off, the Undertaker created a pair to try and kill the
Just to
deranged.
fight the deranged doji. Yeah, that was wild.
And what's funny is it's mentioned that they're the Gamera pairing.
Oh.
And so Hibiki's like, oh, so that's the second pair in 100 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's happening. Something's brewing.
Unfortunately, they still kind of suck because one of them gets taken out by the disc animals.
Yeah.
Like it gets badly injured by the deranged one. The other one just gets crushed by the monster. Oh dear.
But we have a really refreshing fight. Yeah, it's a 2v1, but it's scrappy. Like they are falling on their upper backs, and it's an actual struggle. It's not like it's just good. It's some good rider for once.
Is this where Akira nearly gets taken out by the doji, but it just dies?
Yeah. Well,
The disc animal's just sick on it.
Yeah. Well, the Hibiki hit both of the pairing with a fireball each. One of them just blew up. But
Yeah.
then we get into episode 15 with the. We're going to skip over it. Oh, hey, it's a green Honda.
We're going to skip over it. This was interesting.
The Asumu with his hands on his pants is interesting.
Oh, not that. No,
That part.
Oh, hey,
I meant the bit with the two new
The
riders.
rest of the episode was great.
The bit with the two new Kamen riders.
I'm getting a call from Chris Hansen of do I need to
Holy shit, dude! You went there too soon.
I really like the new writers that they introduced in these episodes. That was the most important thing that happened. That
Well,
is the main thing that I
apart from
think
the
about.
Danky guy.
Besides, yeah, sorry, Danky. It's not
Well,
your time.
Yeah, so
So
I like how there's not a victim of the week in this episode. There's almost one.
Yeah, we don't kill anyone.
We're doing better.
So Asumu in the bedroom, and his mom comes in, and
Oh, for God's sakes!
Yeah.
Damn it!
Did you have that cue ready to go? Because if so, kudos.
I queued it up just now.
So Zanky just tosses the kid like he's nothing.
Yeet the
I
child!
love it. Yeet!
Yeet the child!
It's so badass. Oh. And the double transformation. I love these suits. I like how Todoroki is Ichigo colors.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
the fact that the transformation actually hurts the doji and the Hime.
Kuchiri, I was just like, oh shit, are we doing Hell Bros?
Wait.
Like, this gets metal as hell. The way that I guess Todoroki, yeah, he just grabs the because the Doji's got like these lobster claws. He grabs the
Then
claw.
it breaks the claw.
Fuck! And when he slashes the stomach and just, oh my god, nasty. But Zanki is a little too. He's got the ouchies.
Yeah, he can't stand right. And I'm sure the suits are heavy. I'm sure, the weapon's heavy as well, so he really can't have good balance because he's still healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While this goes on, we have a scene where Akira, Ibuki, and Hibiki are checking out motorcycles. And Hibiki starts getting the idea, maybe I should buy one. And then Akira's like, don't you remember the last time?
I love the fact that Hibiki kind of shut her down, but shut her down nicely. Like he was smiling about it. It wasn't a rebuke, it's more like, we don't need to talk about that again.
Just needs to learn how to drive it first, and also to use the brake, and then he can get one.
I was going to say it's more the brakes than the riding it.
But he's got to learn. He's got to learn how to get off it without throwing it into a pile of barrels.
He got off it, just not in the optimal way.
Oh god, I could have made the worst joke ever, but I restrained myself.
Was it Onis on motorcycles? I'll make it.
It was not only some motorcycles.
We get an awesome fight where Todoroki punches a fucking boulder.
Oh,
Very cool.
I
They
threw
made
a
it
rock
really
at him.
cool.
It's a big rock.
And then Zanki one-ups him by fucking tossing his guitar axe like it's a spear through one and just
impales the dojo that he made. I don't know which one. It doesn't matter at this point. It's dead.
Oh my god. And then we have Bull Porcupine.
What is this design? I'm not even going on banging on the CGI. What is this actual design?
Bull Porcupine.
Moo.
No.
And I keep. I'm pretty sure I last time was talking about. Hibiki's reminding me of Monster Hunter because the new Monster Hunter just came out, and Todoroki only goes and manages to cut the tail off the monster first.
No, this is absolutely either Monster Hunter or Shadow of the Colossus.
No, it's which is pro Monster Hunter strats. You always go for the tail cut.
I mean, he goes for the legs in the second fight.
I'm pretty sure the hunting horn in Monster Hunter has a guitar variant.
They watched Hibiki.
They watched Hibiki, yeah.
And then at the end of episode 15, Zenga takes his helmet off and he turns to the camera and he goes, everything hurts when I'm dying, and he smiles.
Oh my god.
No, we're forgetting. There's two giant monsters in the Subaru. We're skipping over the fact that the first fight.
The giant enemy crab returns, yeah.
Yeah. And Zenki just like one arms lifts up the entire crab with the guitar in it.
Yeah.
And that's when he decides he's going to retire. Tachibana is also looking for part-time help. Hinaka's in love with Todoroki.
I love this. I love this scene so much. She's on the phone. She's like, "Oh, Todoroki, maybe we can go to this cafe and do a little."
This is Zenki. What are you talking about?
This is Zenki. Oh.
They put like a pink filter on Hinaka.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put like a pink filter around Hinaka, like the love thing, and then it just goes off immediately when it's Zenki on the phone.
This is Zenki. Oh.
I'm going to let you know an ongoing joke that happens in the next batch is Hinata's dad having a one-on-one talk with Todoroki and him going, "So what are your intentions with my daughter?"
I don't know, sir.
Hibiki and Asumu's mom has a meet cute. Todoroki
cute.
A meet cute.
Yeah, they did the whole thing where they both grab at the same thing, like a romantic comedy.
And cue the laugh track.
I didn't write down the name of the third writer that shows up in this episode. Sabaki.
Sabaki, yeah.
Sabaki.
We meet
You
Sabaki.
shouldn't because they're on the screen for about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But they've been carrying the load for Zenki when he was out at the hospital.
Yeah.
And it's exhausting them and it's taking their time. It's almost like this is a really strenuous thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, there's not that many Onis. I like this whole plot though. The fact that there's probably 30 or 40 Kamen Riders out there, all doing their own thing.
And
Yeah.
fan fiction potential.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Don't even start.
I mean, we could even have one of the cowbell.
Yeah.
I
World
got a
is your
finger.
oyster.
Have we ever shown your full art yet?
I don't know. I can put it in the Discord at
I
some
think
point.
I've seen the cowbell because I had a good laugh about the cowbell.
You put it in the Discord. I don't know if we've actually shown it on the podcast yet.
Yeah, don't feel pressure or anything.
I can do it at the end when we.
But also, he put
we
my
have
full
our-
one on the podcast without my consent. So
Put everybody's icon on the podcast.
Well, no, how it works is whenever I get the recording, whoever's talking, they put the box that's talking up.
yeah, so when it was my pre-recorded bit, you just put mine on the screen. So
Yeah, I put your whole avatar
Yes.
because I didn't want to zoom in because it's a good. I paid money for the full avatar.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention a very important thing about episode 15, of course.
I paid lots of money for this avatar, and it's well worth it. It's well worth it. Wait, wrong picture. Shit.
Yeah.
Paid lots of money for this.
What was the Sailor Moon villain doing on the screen? No, seriously, we forgot the most important part of episode 15.
Stummy hurt?
Right at the beginning, yeah. No, it's not that scene, second. Don't worry about it. I'm not going back to that. So when he's on the phone to Hitomi, or whatever her name is.
Mhm.
Yeah, they greet each other with Frezno's home city.
What?
Yeah, they go, Ohio.
Oh, you're doing a thing. I see.
Uh,
But they actually do say that, and it made me crack up.
And you thought of Frezno. How nice of them to give Ohio
It's a
shout
running
out.
gag simply because he will
I
not
was
stop.
wondering where that was going.
They will not bring up it. Here's the thing, Frez, bargain with you. You stop doing the Texas thing, I'll stop at Ohio. Dead in its tracks.
Ooh.
Here's the thing, though, Rain. This is not a good bargain because you're trying to make the Ohio thing happen.
I didn't start it, but I will continue it. It got brought up on a stream of Fresno's last week, and I thought, no, I'll use that.
Besides, what guarantee do you have the cat won't do this shit to you?
Oh, not whatsoever, but at least 1 out of 4 is potentially neutralized.
I like
He's playing for the long con.
I
I like
even
that
call
kind of
himself in the 4. At least one of the 4 be neutralized. So I can still say the Texas shit.
Yeah, but then I'm just going to get the blackmail material for the rest of you, and then I'm set.
You're like Batman, like coming up with a contingency plan for every.
Oh, yeah.
person that you
I'm
see with
working on
the
number 3 right now as we speak. I've got a PowerPoint open or something. Not a PowerPoint, a spreadsheet. Shit. Ruined the joke.
Anyway, so episode 16, we get this really cool standoff scene. They see that Sabaki is being carried by the monster before his tail gets cut off. And they get surrounded by the Doji Hime just for them to brush it off by doing the transformations. And
one just gets blown up immediately by lightning, and the other one becomes Solid Snake.
Todoroki chokes against the giant monster. Asumu and Mochi agrees to a walking date.
Yay!
Yay! But not
Yay.
if Hibiki walks with Asumu first. Ooh! Oh,
Does that mean that they're going out now?
I don't know. I thought something was going to happen. We found out that Asumu forgot about Mochi's wanting to go walk with him because he was on a walk with Hibiki.
This kid sucks.
Yeah.
Everyone
This
wants
is-
to go for a walk with him.
This is where we find out where Asumu wants to be Hibiki's apprentice.
And gets flatly rejected.
It's only episode 16. He'll come
I
back.
suspect it's because he just doesn't want to be a mentor to anyone. But my head canon is just because he knows
Yeah.
the kid sucks.
It could be a little of both.
I'll have an apprentice, but not you.
It
No.
could be-
I mean, I think I think they mentioned he either turned down an apprentice or they have one lined up for him or something. I vaguely remember that might be in plot point. I don't know.
He also calls up why he sucks. Like he says, when we first met, you were kind of earnest and what's unreliable. What do you mean when you first met? He still is.
While this goes on, Zanki tells Todoroki to forget about, trying to be another me, be yourself, which is kind of cool.
I thought that was good advice.
Can we talk about their transformation things? Where Hibiki's got the tuning fork, Hibiki's got the whistle. These guys have armbands that open up to guitar strings and they strum it.
Yeah.
Fucking badass. Fucking badass.
And then get struck by lightning, which also strikes the Toshi Hime around them.
You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah. I just love the fact that the henshin actually, could be weaponized against the enemies.
I wish they had a better way to read their own discs, though, because it is kind of weird how they read the discs. Like, because the disc readers on the bottom of the opposite side of the strings, so they kind of like have to have their wrists like awkwardly placed, and then they put the disc on it and spin it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's like dual function. You just turn your hand over. One side, transform. Other side, DVD player.
No, yeah. At least with Hibiki's, his like closes around it, and it looks more natural.
Yeah.
But, we get a solo training scene because it's now like this is the talk. Hey, Todoroki is going to go fight the monster by himself. And it's his debut, and we get a solo training scene where he realizes that he has a better way to grip the axe, and when he does it, like Zank is like, "Oh shit, that's cool."
Grip it firmly, my boy.
I love the fact that Zanki doesn't reprimand him for this.
Grasp it firmly.
It's not like, oh yeah, you're rejecting all my training for like the past 2 years. How dare you? It's like, oh yeah, that can actually work for him.
Yeah, do it your own way, and you'll get it. I thought that was like a really realistic way of handling like a guy who's struggling to fill big shoes. He's like, just don't worry about it, man. You'll do it. You'll figure it out. And it doesn't have to be exactly the way that I trained you to do it. And that's okay.
Oh, I just realized I was going to call out around this point that Hibiki in this point in the stretch of episodes has a much, much better win rate than Valen. Just want to...
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Then who?
The cross of Gav.
Oh.
Dude literally doesn't win a fight.
Hanto, who's the second rider introduced in Gav, and has won exactly 1.5 fights.
Wow.
Every show needs a struggler. He
got one episode 24. 2.5 fights.
No. Let's not use steroids. Without steroids.
Yeah, without steroids, 1.5.
And it's an ongoing plot in Gav that most episodes ends with him almost dying and Gav having to save his life. Anyway, sorry. I wanted to call, like, when Hibiki won his fight in the previous episode, I thought that'd be
Hibiki. Good for him.
Much better secondary writer. Anyway, sorry. So Hibiki ends up pep talking Todoroki. We find out like other stuff. Like apparently they all have known each other for years, and apparently there was an arm wrestling tournament, and Todoroki beat Hibiki in arm wrestling. And I guess Hibiki's the god of Oni because everyone looks up to him and wants a pep talk from him. I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird. Then we get the big fight. It's a really good fight. And then we get one of the funniest scenes ever where, he undoes his helmet transformation and Zanki gives him, hey, you know what? You can now be Zanki. And he's like, I don't want to be Zanki. I want to be my own thing. And he's like, but there's a reason why we only take off our helmets. And it just cuts to Todoroki completely naked on the
Zenki takes his jacket off. He's like, where's this going? He's like handing the jacket like symbol that you're me now. No, he's covering up his manhood because he's naked.
God. Oh, look, the bit came back.
He is stark bullet naked.
It was a strong joke because, like, that's what you expected to happen the first time when they like untransform, and you're like, "Oh man, is he gonna be awkwardly naked?" And then he isn't because he's a professional and he just takes off his helmet. But then,
So
Totoyama has not quite figured that part out yet about the unhenshin.
There are implications of this. Do they just destroy their clothes every time they transform?
Well, you see
Yes.
them in this batch of episodes. The lightning literally just evaporates it.
These two
Oh my
destroy their
God.
clothes every time they transform. Maybe not so much Hibiki and Ibuki.
The fucking budgeting meme. Someone help me with my budget.
we
Groceries,
talked about
$200. Rent, $1,500.
Takeshi has to like bring them new clothes every time.
$10,000.
Well, you gotta remember in the first set of episodes, like the Hibiki runs into the tent with a new set of clothes, and like every time in an episode
Oh
after
my
he transforms,
God.
he's in a different outfit.
Oh my God, being an Oni is clothes.
We talked about this. Like they must have discounts on clothing somewhere.
Oh my God.
So that's why the
Imagine if you
CGI
wear-
is bad. We
Imagine
keep
if you wear
staring
your
at clothes.
favorite outfit and an Oni attack happens, a Mako attack happens.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Oh man,
fuck.
I like this shirt.
I just bought this jacket. God damn it!
No, that is literally we're going to be bringing back this joke in the next batch. Like,
Oh,
literally-
boy.
Of course we are.
I can't wait.
I don't know if you guys saw the next time, but the Ibuki and Kasumi go on a date, and they may buy some new clothes that may not make it to the end of the two-part.
Oh my God. Oh Christ.
I did see the next time. I didn't catch that particular part, but that's great.
Yeah, so I thought we were on 17 to 20. I'm already going to say I am looking forward to the next two parts. Your guys' reaction, because I actually absolutely love both these upcoming two parts. I love these two parts. I think Zenki and Todoroki is saving this show for me.
They're really strong. They're really
It's a
strong.
good dynamic.
there.
Yeah, good dynamic between those characters.
Yeah.
I hope Zenki sticks around as like an old mentor. You know, he can just hang around in the.
Yeah.
Wait, they want part-time help. There you go, Zenki. Work at the shop.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they could flip the dynamic, couldn't they? Where he becomes the support to Todoroki.
There you go.
That would be cool.
Yeah. And by the way, that's why he's now Todoroki now. He said, I don't want to be Zenki, but I need my own name. And Zenki comes up to Todoroki. He's like, oh, because it sounds like my fighting style. No, because it starts with T.O. like your name.
Starts with Toto. There you go.
Shut down.
But here's the thing. Between Ibuki and Akira and Zenki Todoroki, we're getting the better dynamics between like camaraderie and best friend, mentor, people, that kind of stuff, than we are between Hibiki and Asumu.
That's because Asuma sucks.
Going right back to Atsumu sucks again.
He just
Asumu
sucks.
sucks.
It all comes back.
No. I think at this point in time, Hibiki just needs to adopt Mochi, because I think she will be much better a princess and best friend.
I would
Probably
agree that she would be a better main character.
She's responsible. She's on time to stuff.
It's fine though. He's joining the band, so that makes it all right, I guess.
He's been talking about that since episode 1. It took him 16 episodes to
Yeah,
join
it took
the
him 16
band.
episodes. It took her 5 to join the Chilean squad that she really wanted to join.
That's true.
Progress.
She has her shit together. He does not.
It's not. Maybe he will before the fan recommended cutoff. Who knows? Anything else about that?
We're getting so close to that too. We got 3 podcasts before we get to the podcast that has the fan recommend cutoff.
What, we should just stop watching at episode 28.
Yeah, and I mean it's going to take a while too because new Doctor Who's coming
Oh,
in
that's
couple
right.
Couple
We
weeks.
got to get second on new Doctor Who.
I'm going to be so busy.
1 million
So
podcasts.
busy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Rain, you'll really hate yourself if we spin the boogeyman on the quantum leap wheel.
Oh my god.
I cannot control Mike. He will draft you.
Anyway,
I can just not turn up.
Speaking of Quantum Leap and Frezno plugs, what's going on Mondays?
Oh, yay. We're getting a little ahead. Do we want to give thoughts on the batch before we
I
plug?
think we gave our thoughts, but then you started talking about Quantum Leap reviews.
I ramble on like an idiot. Anyway, fun batch. Brain, fun batch.
Yeah, I this is perhaps the best batch so far. Interesting. The Deranged Joji thing was really interesting. They actually were like more than just the stock minions for about 20 minutes. And I love the Zanki and Todoroki dynamic.
Fun batch. I like all the dynamics between the primary writers and their apprentices, and the way that they're at different stages of their training. Like Asumu's not even there really. Akira's getting a hold of things, very professional, and Todoroki is now taking over for his mentor. It's cool to see.
Kuchiri, how did you like your 8-episode binge?
These 8 episodes are just a breath of fresh air after the first 12.
Yay!
Hey, we're coming into our element with this.
Because I'll let you guys know right now, the next 4 episodes is very Hibiki and Asumu light.
That's why you like them so much.
That's the best thing, yeah.
Wow, he's barely in these episodes. They're the greatest ones yet.
I look forward to the next one to the Kamen Rider blank.
Yeah, so we get a whole bunch of Ibuki and Kasumi in the next 2-part, and then the following 2-part is Todoroki and the father Tachibana. I keep on forgetting his name.
Cool.
Oh man, Ichiro.
Like Ichiro is trying to figure out Todoroki's deal.
That was the only thing that made these episodes not as good as they could have been. Not enough innocuous old man.
Oh, you're going to get your innocuous old man in the next.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then like Hibiki's in them, but not really.
He's just there.
And
he's just there.
Asumu, stummy hurt.
Asumu is going to find himself in the middle of a love triangle, as we called it.
Yeah, they did hint at this in the trailer.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Poor old is it Mitomi?
Hitomi Mochida.
Hitomi Mochi, yeah. Poor old Mochi is gonna get ghosted if she's lucky. If she's not lucky, she could get another, which I'm not gonna say on here.
I'm going to say this right now. If all these adults can ship characters in this show, I believe I have the right to say Mochi can do better and can be with Akira at any time. I'm getting another call from Chris Henson.
I don't think he would call you over that. I think they can go see a movie together. I think that's fine.
Okay. Here. I'll give you the hot new ship. Hibiki and Mrs. Adachi.
It's not a ship.
Right.
It's gonna happen.
That's what her ship is. That's probably her ship in her head. Like
Her ship
she has
and her ship
5.
alone.
She
Yeah.
has 5 ships in her head. To be fair,
No, in her head, she has an entire band playing on her.
she has a harem.
Let her have a hot DILF.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if they ever will confirm this. I'm pretty sure Asumu's dad was an Oni. I think that has to be the case.
That'd be cool.
Anyway, so Prez, you have Quantum Leap reviews now with Sean and Michael. How's that going? How's your Mondays going?
It's okay. Yeah. So we have Quantum Leap reviews on my YouTube, youtube.com/freezinginfernos. I upload every Monday, and then Monday nights I'm doing Monday Night Frezno, continuing to play Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Action, which continues to be an incredible game set in the cyberpunk world where you give hot girls drinks and they say lewd shit.
He got the robot drunk. It was hilarious.
I got the robot drunk. The thing she said, let's just say, I said it to Rain, let's just say Kat's running joke of motherfucking Santa has taken on a whole new meaning.
All right. Second, how's the channel going? I know you were waiting for the Gojuzer ending to drop. Has it dropped yet? I don't think it has.
Yes, the full versions of the opening and ending are both out now. So I am working on lyrics and a video eventually, hopefully before the end of the month.
Ooh, look forward to
And
that.
looking forward.
I have a presentation very quickly, if that's okay with people. I will slide
Go
through
for
it
Go for it.
for some things that have been going on in my life that are not channel related. So I will. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, present. There is Kamen Rider Salt Key,
Yes.
who is the echoing cowbell Oni. I just put that in the presentation since we were discussing it earlier. Everyone can
They
drink
are
it in.
adorable. They
If-
are so
Amazing.
If the world is big enough for trumpets and tubas and the electric guitars, it's big enough for some cowbell.
Damn straight.
Yes. And then after last week's podcast, I got a package in the mail that is Hibiki relevant.
Oh my God.
Because I wanted to have a little Hibiki to take with me places. I got a plushie off of the internet and got him out of the mail and buckled him up in the car and took him home.
Safety
I
first.
got a couple of like
The sticks.
the sticks. They're like in really bad condition. They were like $20 on eBay, but I was like, $20 is fine. I'm doing this for a bit. So now he has his own little pair of sticks that he can use as a plushie. I clearly really enjoyed taking pictures of this tiny, stupid little plushie. And then I took him to a local convention where he played a little bit of Taiko no Tatsujin.
The One Piece is real.
The One Piece is real.
The One Piece is real.
So that's the adventures of the Hibiki plush this past week or so. And that
Perfect.
is how it's going.
You need to find the actor on Instagram and share these with them.
I'm not gonna box him with that.
No. This is what the actor does anymore. Is he has the SH figure arts of all of his forms, and he'll take random like super artistic shots of his figures doing poses like looking at a sunset or next to a sakura bush.
Aw,
Like that's all he does.
cute.
Like what you're doing here is what he does. I think he would love that. Honestly.
okay,
Yeah.
I'll think about
That's
it. I'm following
incredible.
his footsteps.
Anyway,
All right, that's all for me.
I'm looking forward to the songs because every time a second post, it's a bop. Speaking of bops, we had some boposaurs, didn't we, Rain?
Bops.
What? Did I miss something there?
Dinosaurs on a spaceship.
Oh yeah, sorry, yes. So I saw what you were doing there, yeah. So yeah, our last podcast was Dinosaurs on a Spaceship with special guest Chris because Frezno was in the anime den.
It was a nice anime then.
It was, but you couldn't really do a podcast in it.
We tried with Empire.
We wanted to enjoy Dinosaurs on a Spaceship so hard, we didn't really enjoy it that much.
See, it's wild because I had an adequate time with it. It's like it was inoffensive.
Valid opinion. But the really amazing thing that happened is that Chris has been conscripted for the next podcast because she picked Let's Kill Hitler.
The second hearing us talk about dinosaurs on a spaceship and Let's Kill Hitler, like what the fuck is this show?
Yeah.
Sounds like a really good
Doctor
show.
Who. Saying here's this two just gives up Doctor Who forever. And then on April the 12th, the new series begins, and we are hitting the ground running. I don't know what the episodes are called yet because they haven't released them yet, and we also don't want to spoil it for.
They just came out.
They just came out.
They all just came out.
That's
good because I've got to arrange some special guests.
Yeah.
That will help me to get them to pick their episodes. What has already backseat his particular episode.
Yes.
Hey, second, do you want to talk Doctor Who with us? You have to. It's fine if you have no knowledge of Doctor Who going into this.
Did you say it starts April 14th? I don't know
April
if I would
12th.
be there April 12th for every single.
No,
just the one.
I would
just
just
one.
watch it. Oh, yeah, I could watch
Special guest.
one episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah. It won't kill you, I hope.
We've done this before, and the special guest that we bring in that's never seen Doctor Who ends up like live tweeting, binge watching multiple seasons.
Yeah, we brought in Polly, and now Polly actually started to watch series 1.
I don't know how
Man,
much,
that's
how far
dangerous.
Polly got, but Polly enjoyed. And we started on a wild one. I mean,
We started with foreign aliens.
Yeah,
we don't.
there
know
was a
what
reason for that.
know what these episodes are going to be about, so you're kind of it's kind of a roulette. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I will check that episode title list out when we finish here because I honestly didn't know about that.
Yeah, just dropped like as we're
Yeah.
recording. So,
But the point is that
that's
from
the
April
good
12th
news.
to the end of the series, one new podcast a week.
Yay!
Brainiac is going to faint.
I am going to pass out. Yes.
And Rainiacs, in those episodes, we're going to have at least 2 Gap podcasts.
Yes, we are.
And you might get drafted for Quantum Leap.
No, I won't.
Hey, I'm not the one doing it. I'm telling you, Mike cannot be stopped.
Yes, but I just put my foot and say I'm not appearing on this, then I'm not appearing on this. So
Mike cannot be stopped.
You're saying this on Mike's birthday. How dare
true. Yeah, all right.
You know what I should do for Mike's birthday? He keeps wanting me to play Wizards of Oz in the SNES. I should play it. I should load up the file and do one jump and then be like, there you go. I have played the Wizards of Oz in the SNES.
And you said I was being cruel to him on his birthday, Kuchiri.
Yeah. I got nothing going on my channel. I need to get back to streaming. I need to get back to making videos.
Same.
I gave up on doing Final Fantasy 6, by the way. I deleted all the footage. I had to...
Joker Doom broke you.
No, I did. I recorded me getting Joker Doom. I just realized I recorded it the wrong way. I should have worked on the video as I was recording. And now all of a sudden I have like 23 hours of footage, and it's like,
fuck that.
Oh no, wait. If I could find an editor, I really want to do a video essay on Shikinger/Samurai. I've had a rant in my head for like the last decade that I kind of want to put to a video.
Oh, there you go. So,
Anyway,
anything else, kids?
No, I think that will do it for us. So before the whole, Doctor Who is going to take us away, we will have one more Hibiki podcast, and then we'll be off of Hibiki for 2 months. And yeah, so in 2 weeks we'll talk about the Kamen Rider Ibuki and Kamen Rider Todoroki episodes.
Yay!
Yes, I'm looking forward to more episodes of Kamen Rider Monster Hunter.
Oh, there's another thing in these next batch of episodes that make them really good. And I'll let you guess what that is.
It's Minimal Asamu.
Yay!
Yay! Asamu Light, if you will.
Actual fights, yay!
Yay!
Anyway, yeah, so I'll catch all you later. Have a good night, everyone.
Night.
Bye.